Oh, gotcha. That happens. That happens. Getting ready for, yes. All right. Oh, so they're gonna do the live stream? Oh, gotcha. I can't. Is this on? Does this? I can't tell if this is on. Not on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Oh, better. Yeah, there we go. Delayed reaction. So delayed reaction. All right, we'll do this like this. Do this like this. Yes. Hello, girls and young man. Hello. Hi, Jacob. Cantor, do you want the mic stand down here?
Yeah, let's take it. That's great.
Hey, hello.
My guitar. It's my baby.
All
Besides
right.
my child and my dogs, I've had that for 25
Is it
years.
warm? You warm? Yeah, yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice and comfortable in here.
It is. I was out to the walk.
Oh, nice.
It's a little bit warm.
Right?
I was listening to the...
Strange. Is this a California thing? So hot in October?
I said when I was a kid, when at my birthday being early October, like we could have swimming parties.
Wow.
It was just,
Yeah. Thanks, Tianshu. That's great. Perfect. Thank you.
I didn't grab a song sheet. I'm going to go grab one.
I think this is great, Dianju. Thank you. I think, that's everything. Yeah. So then, and Dianju, then just for as we get closer to the last service after the memorial service, we're reading the names of people. Just the Abdallah set and the Challah, and then we'll pull that out. We'll bring it down here. We'll do Abdallah and Challah down here. I guess when we do that, I know you've taken the sort of the candle lighting stand. We'll probably want to bring that back just for the last service. So I'm going to announce after we do all the readings of the names, for the memorial service, I'll announce, we're taking a 5 or 10 minute break, and then we'll come back together for our concluding service. It'd probably be good to have the desk or the table down here. We can remove all this stuff at that point. We'll remove this for the memorial service, but if we have the table down here, and then at the end of that ceremony, like we're talking like 6:30, then I'll just carry the Abdallah set down here with the collar and set it on that table. Grape juice would be great. Yeah, thank you. Maggie, the afternoon service is at 4? Okay. Yeah. No, we'd love to do how we did it for Rosh Hashanah. If we could do it 4.
The 4, yeah.
Tekiah, Shivarim, Teruah, and then Tekiah Gedolah, so we can build.
write a big fast. I'm going to break fast at Ken Jason's house.
Oh, great.
Ken has written so many of those.
Yes.
You know, so I'm like,
Okay.
give me something else to stick in my head.
Okay, sounds good. Well, hey, tell Kenny I say hi. It's been years since I've seen him. Probably last time I saw him was at HUC years ago.
Normally my family would do something together, but with all of us being in different places,
Yeah.
Jaden's at home.
Uh-huh.
I was going to Uber here, but he's like, I am not going to Uber for an hour. He's got a lot of, anxiety kind of things. And so my parents said, we'll pick you up. You'll finish services in Emmanuel.
Uh-huh.
They're going to go over to Ken Jason's house.
Okay.
I'll join you guys there.
Nice.
Then I'll break fast here, head over there.
Nice. Hello, welcome everybody. Hi, good to see you guys. Hello, Hannah, how are you? Hi. Does everybody have a purple book with the doves? Yeah? Hello, you got one of those, Jackson? Okay. All right. Yeah, come on. Yeah, wherever you'd like to sit. Wherever you would like to sit. Is that a Cubs? Is that a Chicago Cubs? All right. How are the Cubs right now? Are they going to go in the play? Not so good.
Much. Not so
Okay. It's getting exciting.
It's late.
Hello. Is it late?
It's late
Yeah.
for
them to sort of clinch their playoffs and stuff? And
yeah.
Yeah.
This next week should kind of be
Yeah?
World Series.
Yeah, right. Why is it late this year?
World Series should be like this coming week.
Yeah.
They just started playing. Okay, I was off on my dates. So yeah, by mid-October it's.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you.
I
Hi.
spent many my birthday was Monday, so I spent many a birthday either in Temple or at the World Series. Just the timing. Yeah, this was my husband's like that with the Cowboys. Like he's like,
Sure. Of course. How could you not be?
Cowboys fan. No,
How could you not be? Yeah.
I cannot be.
You cannot
I'm
be?
not a football fan. You know my best memory.
But
of
I mean, if
football?
you're from Texas, I mean, because the Rangers, I mean,
Yeah.
that's sort of, people are probably more Cowboys fans than Rangers fans.
Yeah, probably. My best memory of football was going to a Raiders game with my dad.
Ooh,
and
oh my
I was about
goodness.
7.
Do you remember what decade that was?
I don't even want to think about it.
Because
a long
the
time
Because the
ago.
Raiders, when John Madden was the head coach, boy, those were great teams.
I just remember having
Oh,
a
man.
cup of beer spilled on my head,
Oh,
and I was
no
7,
fun.
and I was miserable.
That'll
Except
do
for
it.
then my mom's like, but it's good for your hair. I was like,
How?
you know.
How is it good for your hair?
I was like, well, that's what they say. That and mayonnaise. I don't know. It's good for your hair.
If it's good for cheese, it's got to be good for hair. Now, mayonnaise may be good for your hair, but I can't imagine
can't
putting
imagine
that in
doing
your
it
hair.
that greasy.
Yes. You have what, Shiloh? You have a question?
We just passed it. The summer, yeah. Oops, I'm gonna move this back. That and I will just finish. I just don't want to. Tuba of? Great song.
Doesn't get a lot of play, and the summer holidays don't get a lot of talk because, it's cool, and people on vacation. Yeah, but that's a good question. Tu B'Av is the Jewish Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. I actually do it around Valentine's Day for the kids. They love it. It's a song about love.
All right, maybe we'll do something like that. I like that. I like that. Well, girls and boys and moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and bubbies and zadies and sabbas and sabtas, you guys ready to sing?
That was well covered.
Yeah, did I get everybody?
Nanas and papas.
Oh, yes. Mamas and papas. Monday.
There's that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, come on in, guys. Thank you for our greeters. James and Madeline were our greeters with Melissa. Thank you. So hopefully everybody does have a purple prayer book with the two doves and the earth, and hopefully everybody has a song sheet, which we're going to use. Oh, maybe we're going to pull this out now, Cantor?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. If you pull your Yom Kippur song sheet out and go to song number 1, I believe we actually did this on Yom Kippur as well.
Oh, on Rosh Hashanah.
I'm sorry, I meant Rosh Hashanah. My bad. All right, so we're just going to wish ourselves a Happy New Year again and get that melody in our heads. We're going to sing Leshana Tova Tikatevu, Leshana Tova Tikatevu, Tikatevu, Vetechatemu. Let's do that one more time. Leshana Tova Tikatevu, Leshana Tova Tikatevu, Tikatevu, Vetechatemu.
That was very good. I saw a lot of great singing on that one. Thank you, guys. Well, Shana Tova. Happy New Year, everybody. Shana Tova. Happy New Year. Thank you, Shana Tova. Thank you for being with us again. Thank you for being with us on the most important day of the Jewish year. This is the most important day. We were talking about baseball earlier. This is the World Series. This is the Super Bowl. This is the championship of Judaism, Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is, if you think about it, it's like, I'm going to use a metaphor, which is a fancy poetic way of saying, Yom Kippur is like a mirror, not for our bodies, but for our souls. Oh, think about that. It's a mirror for our hearts. It's a mirror for our hearts, Yom Kippur is. On Yom Kippur, we look deep inside ourselves. We try to see ourselves as God sees us, with love and with kindness and with forgiveness. So on today, we ask God to forgive us for the mistakes that we've made over the past year. We ask God for the strength to do better next time. So today is an I'm sorry day. Today is I want to do better day. Today is a thank you day. And today is an I love you day. So that's what Yom Kippur is all about. It's an I'm sorry day, it's I want to do better, it's a thank you day, it's I love you day. And it's also sing-along day. So
yes,
we're gonna,
it is.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some sing-along. Oh, this is on the back page.
Yes, it is song number 4. And I want to teach a word, even though it's in English, but for our kiddos out there, there's a big word in the first line of the first verse, and the word is atonement. Everybody say atonement.
Atonement.
And that's part of saying you're sorry.
Part of saying you're sorry. You know what I love about atonement too? If you look at the word atonement and you break it apart with dashes, at one mint. At one. So on this day when we're asking forgiveness, we are asking to be at one with each other, to be at one with God, and to be together.
That's good.
Do you like that?
I don't think I've ever looked at it that way.
Just takes a couple of dashes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So sing along with me. Sing along with sing-along song. Let's make this a little higher, otherwise we're all going to be singing down here. Here we go. Sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Just sing along song with me. Let's do that again. Sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Just sing along song with me. Yom Kippur reminds us that it is Atonement Day. We are sorry for the thoughtless words that we often say. So sing along song, come sing along song with me. It'll make you smile when you sing for a while. Just sing along song with me. Now hold on, I know there's another verse.
Yes.
First thing we're going to do is I'm going to raise this a little bit higher.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm also going to ask the kids to sing it. I want to hear those voices. You know, there's not much better as a cantor to stand here, and there's not much better moments, aren't many better moments than hearing the kids' voices.
Yeah.
So, kiddos, the words are sing along song, come sing along song with me. Let's see if we can get the kiddos to do it. Sing with me. Sing along song, come sing along song with me. I can't hear you. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Just sing along song with me. Let's go to the second verse. Yom Kippur's a time when we can begin once again. Go to some we've hurt and say, come and let's be friends. So sing along song, come sing along, everyone. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Just sing along song with me.
Well, that was great. And you know, I'm thinking too, is this new to you? How many people raise your hand if this is the first time you've heard that song? So for a lot of people, this may be the first time. Raise your hand if you've heard this song before. Okay, all right. So for a lot of people, this is new.
It is.
So we're learning together. So the great thing about these songs is that we come together each and every year. We get to sing them again and like, oh yeah, I remember that song.
Well,
I love that
from those
song.
of us who are of the age, this actually came out of Sesame Street.
Really?
It did, and it wasn't about Yom Kippur or high holidays, but it came out from that about, I believe it was about friendship.
Really? I never
So
knew
it's
that. Did you guys know this came out of Sesame
old.
Street? By the way, have you guys heard of Sesame Street? Yeah, everybody's heard of Sesame
That's
Street?
good. It still lives on.
I love it.
Fantastic. Good stuff.
Oh, you're bringing back memories, Cantor. So when I was your age, guys, and I would go to the family service in St. Louis, my hometown, one of the rabbis would have a puppet, and it looked like Cookie Monster, but it wasn't Cookie Monster, it was Cookie Nosher. Right? So Nosher is a Yiddish word for, eating. So he would tell a story with Cookie Nosher. I thought that was the greatest thing in the world.
That's awesome.
Right? Yeah.
I didn't have that when I was a kid.
Oh, right. Sure.
No, I sat in the big services.
The big services. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, isn't it great we get to be in the family service and we get to do this fun stuff together? Well, let us open up this beautiful prayer booklet that's got the two doves of peace surrounding the whole world. Those are big doves, by the way. And let's turn to page 3 in this prayer book. There are a lot of good pictures I want to point out to you guys in this prayer book, like we did for Rosh Hashanah. But let's go on page 3. Now, this is, we're going to talk about that Yom Kippur, this idea of, saying we're sorry and doing better. So I'd like the parents and all of our readers, raise your hand if you can read. Who are our readers? Yay, all right. And future readers, you'll get this maybe next year. So when you see the italics, I would like to invite you guys to repeat that, and then we'll share it together. So on page 3, as we were saying, today is Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year. On this day, God has asked, I changed the word, I scratched out commanded, and I said asked. God has asked us to take time to think before we take, time to say, I'm sorry.
Now is time to say, I am sorry.
Oh, this is the time today to ask for forgiveness.
Now is the time to ask for forgiveness.
Now is the time to make up.
Now is the time to make up.
And this is the time to pray.
Now is the time to pray.
All right, so let's do a little praying. We're going to pray and we're going to thank God who has given us this day of forgiveness, this wonderful day of forgiveness. We are on page 4. Let's get our bodies into our prayers. We're going to stand together. We're going to face that big, beautiful, lit Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark. and we're going to join in the Baruch Hu, our call to worship. Oh, and Candace's going to do the first one, and we're going to respond. So she's going to bow first. We're going to bow after.
And you're going to all start with la la la.
Yes, great.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Yay, that sounded wonderful.
Very nice.
We're going to continue standing. We're going to continue standing because we're going to do the Shema together. On the bottom of the page, this is the most important prayer in Judaism. Jewish people traditionally say this twice a day, like a vitamin. Take it twice a day, in the morning and at night, so it's afternoon, so consider this our nighttime version of it. We're going to, in our prayer, we're going to listen. We're going to listen with our hearts, and we're going to take to heart that God, the creator of this beautiful world that we are in, this big, beautiful, precious world, that God is one, and that we are all God's children, and so because we're part of God's family, we're all one big family together, and that's all expressed in the Shema. So let us now join in the Shema together.
I have just one way I want to prep everybody.
Yeah.
The word Shema means listen. So everybody do this with me. Everybody go. Now like point to your finger to your face, your head like you have an idea. So we're quiet, we're thinking, and we're amazed.
Love it.
So think Shema. Here we go. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Ba'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Beautiful. That sounded great, everybody. Please be seated. That sounded wonderful. Wow. Oh, I was talking about these great pictures in our prayer book. It's one of my favorites on page 5. Do you guys see that? What is going on in that picture? Who would like to raise their hand and tell us, what do you see going on there? Yeah, Jackson, what's going on there? See a heart around the earth. Absolutely. So there's a heart around the earth. Whose heart do you think that is? Hannah, whose heart is that? That's God's heart. Isn't that nice? So that's God's heart surrounding the earth because God loves us. God loves everything in the world that God has created in the universe. Isn't that great? And can you think of anything else whose that heart might be? Who else could that heart be for? You're definitely right. It's for God. Who else do you think? For what? The earth's heart. Okay, I love that. So then the earth loves us too, right? The earth gives us food and water and animals to enjoy and have as pets. So yeah, so God loves us. The earth loves us. Who else, Maisie? Whose heart could that be? Whose? The trees. I love it. Yeah, the tree's heart. I love it. I like to say that the trees are our lungs for our bodies. Our trees help us breathe. They're the lungs outside of our bodies. I got that from somebody else, a very famous guy named Thich Nhat Hanh. I love it. Trees are our lungs outside of our bodies. A beautiful teaching. Who else? Whose heart could that be? Oh, I love it. It's our heart too. It's our heart too. Is that what you're going to say, Shiloh? Or are you going to say something else? It's all of us. Nice. So, God loves us. We love the earth too. We can love the earth too. We can love God's world. We can love God. And the Torah tells us, it actually says in the Torah, in the ark there, you shall love God with all of your heart. So, there are some great ways that we can show our love for God. Let's do this. Can we do this one responsively too? And then in just a second, Daly, I want to hear what you have to say. We can show our love for God when we're kind. So can we repeat that? I know it's sort of repetition, but just to really bring the point home. Can I ask everybody who's a reader to express these ways? So could you say, when we are kind. Oh, we show our love for God when we share with others.
When we share with others.
That's a good one. When we're friendly.
When we're friendly.
Oh, parents love this one. We show our love for God when we obey our parents.
When we obey our parents.
All right, and listen to our parents. When we keep our promises. That's a good one.
When we keep our promises.
Oh, and my favorite. We show our love for God when we love our family.
When we love our family.
These are some of the ways we show our love for God with all of our heart, just like that picture above. God's heart, our heart, the earth's heart. Yes, Daly. Yes, sir. And then, so a heart around the earth and then another heart. Okay, so who's the outer heart? All right, I love it. So a double heart. I like that. So to have two hearts. Yes, that it goes both ways. It goes both ways. That's a great teaching. Thank you, Daly. That's a wonderful teaching. Well, let's turn the page. Ooh, we're getting some neat stuff too. Let's turn to page 6. You know, sometimes, has this ever happened to you? Sometimes we forget to do what our parents ask us to do or tell us to do. Does that ever happen to you? Sometimes we forget what our parents tell us to do. But our parents give us a chance to begin again. And I know it's repeating, but it bears underlining and underscoring. Let's share together. Our parents give us a chance to begin again. Now, sometimes we forget to follow God's rules and what God asks of us. God gives us a chance to begin again.
God gives us a chance to begin again.
So let's sing a song. Cantor shared with us this song for Rosh Hashanah, the Micha Mocha. I think one of the oldest Jewish songs ever, like one of the oldest Jewish songs in the Torah, in the book of Exodus. And this is a beautiful song for High Holies, and you have a beautiful melody.
Right. And it's the same melody that we did when we opened up our service to Lishana Tova Tikatevet.
Oh, okay.
So we just plug in the Micha Mocha words.
Great.
So just follow along. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai. Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh. Nora Tehilot Osef. Let's do it one more time. Bichamocha ba'elim Adonai, mikamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh.
That is so cool that we can do the high holiday melody to that song. There must be like dozens, if not hundreds, of melodies, right, for Micha Mocha?
I've heard melodies of Michael rock songs.
Rock song. Ooh, that'll be fun.
It's like Adon
Do
Olam.
you play a rock guitar, Cantor?
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
don't.
Does Jaden play a rock guitar?
He does.
All right. Maybe we'll have to ask Jaden one year to bring an amp and his rock guitar.
Lord help us. Okay.
And you get a little band going there.
All right, sounds good. We're in.
All right, that'll be fun.
He's in.
Yeah, okay. Hey, speaking of cool pictures, look at the bottom of page 6. Now, I mentioned I'm from St. Louis, in the Midwest. This time of year, leaves are falling off the trees. I know it happens here in California, like for a day or two. So what do you see in that pile of leaves? And, you know, we used to jump in the pile of leaves that we would break together. Hannah, what's in the pile of leaves? Yeah, a person's silhouette. Like a person's silhouette. Isn't that cool? Yeah, Maisie, what do you see? Oh, you see a Jewish star in there too? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a Jewish star there in the bottom left. You all see that? Very good. There's a Jewish star there. What other stuff can we find in there? I see a tree, branches, leaves, like the Jewish star. Yeah. Hey, so we can see ourselves when the leaves fall off the trees, right? Because we're connected with our lungs outside of our bodies that has leaves. Yes, Jackson, did you have a question? Comment? Huh? Oh, nice. Oh, I like it. Person's head of the year. Rosh Hashanah literally means head of the year. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Maisie, you see something else? Oh, okay, so maybe God. So maybe if we want to, imagine that God has a face, it might look like that. I love it. It looks like God is smiling. I love that too. All right. Well, let's do this, guys. So we've done some prayers. We sang some prayers. We said some prayers together. But how about you? God wants to hear your prayers too. God wants to hear you in your own words. Whatever you want to say to God right now silently, we'll do it silently in our heads and in our hearts. But whatever you want to say to God at the start of this new year, on this day of Yom Kippur, if you're looking for words, maybe you could begin, thank you, God, for, and then whatever you want to thank God for. Or if you want to say, God, I'm sorry for something that you might be feeling, that you want to change in the new year. Remember, we did Tashlich for Rosh Hashanah. We wrote down something we wanted to let go of in the new year. We watched it dissolve. Wasn't that cool? Watching our mistakes and the things we want to let go of just dissolve in water so quickly. So, but whatever you want to say to God, you guys choose the words, okay? You guys are choosing the words, or maybe you're just listening. Maybe you're just listening for God's voice and what God might say to you right now. So we'll spend a few moments in our personal silent prayer. Sometimes people close their eyes to really concentrate. So I'm going to do that. Having fun with you.
You think? Let's try that again. Okay. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru Vimru Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen.
All right. Thank you, Cantor. Hey, guys, raise your hand if you like stories. Yeah? Do you like stories? Aren't stories fun? Stories are great. Yes? Do you like stories, Hannah? Yeah, Shiloh, good stuff. Yeah, James? Yeah. You guys love stories? I love it. Yeah, even Avery? Yeah, you guys love stories. Well, Yom Kippur wouldn't be Yom Kippur without a great story. Without a great story about a guy and a boat and an animal. Does anybody know what animal we tell a story about on Yom Kippur, Shiloh? Yes, a humongous fish. I like how you say that. Sometimes people say a whale, but it's probably a whale, but it says in the book of Jonah, and that's the guy's name, by the way. He was on a ship with the big fish. It says, it doesn't say whale, it says dog gadol. So dog sounds like dog, but dog actually means fish, and gadol means a big fish. So it's a story about Jonah, a boat, and a big fish. And Cantor has a great version of this story that she's going to sing with to us, with us. And Cantor,
It's song 5, I believe.
Song
on
number
there.
5,
Yes.
right? It's on the back.
Parents, you're going to love me for
Oh,
this.
it's a fun one. And Cantor, you were saying that maybe everybody, I don't know if anybody knows this particular song, Jonah and the Whale, but maybe you could teach us the chorus, you were saying?
I think that's what we're going to do. So
Okay.
if you look on your, actually I'm looking at a different paper. Let me look at your paper. If you look at the dark print, it says, Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but he was bound to fail. So it's actually that he was bound to fail, but it's all good. So I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing the chorus. And if we've got spilkies that need to move around, this is a good time for it. We can wiggle, we can clap, we can sing. It's all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is how the chorus goes, like this. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but he was bound to fail. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but they were bound to fail. Now, I have to hear lots of voices for this. Because I'm going to sing the rest of this to you. So I need to know that, like, there's
You're
something
gonna tell
great
the
coming.
story.
I'm going to tell you the story.
And we're going to join in, and we're going to...
Right. You guys can totally join in, but I want you on that chorus.
All right, the chorus, that part we
It's
just...
this kind of a song, you know?
All right.
Here we go. So let's try that again from the chorus. Here we go. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. So here's the story. God said to Jonah, take a trip to Nineveh and tell the wicked people that they have to change their ways. But Jonah wasn't ready for such a responsibility. He got aboard a ship and tried to run away. Everyone, Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Here we go, the next part. A storm began to blow. The sailors were terrified. Jonah said, I'm sorry, it's all because of me. I made God very angry, and now we're in hot water, and the only way to stop it is to throw me in the sea.
Whoa.
Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. We're on the second verse. A giant fish was waiting and swallowed Mr. Jonah. He cried aloud to God for 3 whole days and nights. Then the whale spat him up, and Jonah went to Nineveh. He told here's I love this word.
Yeah.
Everybody say Ninevians.
Ninevians. Oh.
Yes, Ninevians.
I love it. Ninevians.
So here we go. Here we go. He told the Ninevians, you better do what's right. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Last verse there, the people all repented, but Jonah wasn't satisfied. He said to God, you shouldn't have forgotten everyone. Then God taught him a lesson that each one of us should follow. My gosh, mine like totally tongue tripped today.
Well,
it's all good.
Words.
Here we go.
A lot of words too.
Then God taught him a lesson that each of us should follow by looking at ourselves and the deeds that we have done. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Can we get the kids, just the kids' voices? Sing Jonah with me. Sing it loud, like your parents would tell you to be quiet. Let me hear it. Jonah, tried to run away from God, that was bound to fail. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Last time, everybody together. One time, here we go. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail. Jonah, living in the whale, tried to run away from God, but that was bound to fail.
Yay! Thank you, Cantor.
That was a fun one.
Thank you.
That's a fun song.
It's a fun song. It's one of my favorite Yom Kippur songs, maybe the favorite Yom Kippur song. That was great, guys. Thank you. Boy, that reminds me, there's like a Disney story that has a whale and a young person. I mean, I don't know how old Jonah is, but you know what I'm thinking of? Yeah? Pinocchio. Did they just come out with a new Pinocchio movie? Did I hear this?
It came out? It came out.
Did it came out already? Mm-hmm. Live action? Yeah,
Cynthia
with Tom
Erivo
Hanks?
and Tom Hanks.
All right.
Yeah.
He plays Geppetto?
He does, and Cynthia Erivo is Pinocchio.
Oh, nice. So who's seen it? Have you seen it? Is it good? Yeah? Nice? You have the book of Pinocchio? Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, well, maybe the movie. Maybe that's something to look forward to. All right, well, Jonah was trying to run away, but that didn't work. And, the Ninevians. They changed their ways.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun
They
word.
changed their ways. You know, they recognized they did stuff that they felt badly about, and they said they were sorry, and everything was good with the Ninevians. Because God's very forgiving. So let us now go back to page 9, and let's continue that idea of what Yom Kippur is all about. And like the Ninevians, we're going to ask for forgiveness. So in the middle of page 9, on Yom Kippur, we do ask for forgiveness, not just for what each of us has done individually, for what everyone has done. We're going to say stuff that maybe other people have done that we know, friends or family, and we're all in it together. For the bad things we've done, we say two Hebrew words, al chet, which means we have sinned. We're telling God that we did something wrong and that we are sorry. We feel sorry for it. So let's think about some things that we are sorry for. Let's talk about some things that maybe we're sorry for in this past year. This may or may not have happened to you, but we're going to say it together just because maybe it happened to one of us, and we're all in this together. We're all in the same boat. So again, there's a repetition here. Please feel free to do the repetition just to underscore what we're sorry for. We are sorry for telling lies.
We will try not to lie again.
Yeah, we're sorry for disobeying our parents.
We will try to obey our parents.
Oh, this is an interesting one. We're sorry for wanting something someone else has.
We will try.
We will like what we have. Yeah, to like what we have, to be grateful for what we have instead of saying, "Oh, I want that. That'll make me happy." Be grateful for what we have. We're sorry We're sorry for stealing or cheating. Try not to steal or cheat. Okay, one of the 10 Commandments. We are sorry for being unkind.
We will try to be kind.
Oh, we're sorry for not being helpful.
We will try to be helpful.
And sometimes we are sorry for not caring. Oh, how about this one? If anybody has a brother or sister, we're sorry for at times not being nice to our brothers and sisters.
We will try to be nice to our brothers and sisters.
Yeah, so that's what Yom Kippur is about, recognizing that we can make these mistakes and that we can be forgiven for them. For all these sins, for all these mistakes, we're sorry. We're going to try to do better in this new year. For all these sins and mistakes, God of forgiveness, forgive us. Help us to do better on this Yom Kippur day. On this day, we ask God's forgiveness. And we praise and we thank God. All right, parents, stay with me here with the italics. For we know that God is
patient and kind, loving and forgiving, full of compassion
for all the people of Israel. And God is like our parent. And so we refer to God as our parent. Avinu means our parent. And God also is like a Malkeinu, is like a king or a queen or somebody who is in charge of a kingdom and treats everybody in the kingdom with love and with care and concern. So we're going to sing how God is Avinu Malkeinu, our parent, our sovereign.
We're going to do it without this.
Without the
We're going to
capo or capo?
Capo and
Capo.
sans
I always
guitar on
forget
this
that.
one.
Okay.
Let's just sing together.
No capo or
See, I'm big
guitar.
on them wanting to hear voices, and this is like a big one to hear voices for. So we're going to sing together. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Va'aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Va'aneinu, Ki ein banu masim, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu va'aneinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu va'aneinu, Ki ein banu masim.
All right. Well, we have a big surprise for you all in just a moment. It's something a lot of fun. It's something that you may remember from Rosh Hashanah. We love it so much. We're going to do it again. But before we do that, I just wanted to call your attention, and James said to me he wanted to make sure that we don't forget that this Sunday, oh my goodness, it's coming up so soon. This Sunday is the beginning of the fun Jewish holiday of Sukkot. So somebody was asking me if there's like a Jewish version of Valentine's Day, which there is, called Tu B'Av in the summer. So Sukkot is like Thanksgiving. This is like an October Thanksgiving in Judaism, where we thank God for all the wonderful things in the world, and we dwell in the sukkah. Does anybody have a sukkah at home? Does anybody build a sukkah? Yeah, I see a couple of hands up. Well, if you don't have a sukkah at home, come to our sukkah here. We're going to have a huge sukkah in our playground area by next Sunday morning. But we're going to get together Sunday at 5 o'clock to decorate our sukkah. And you may do some of that in religious school if you're in religious school class. And then at 5:30, we're going to have a Sukkot barbecue. And then at 6:30, we're going to have a service in the sukkah with great Sukkot songs by Cantor. I'm going to tell some stories about sukkah. We're going to wave the lulav and the etrog, and you have a chance too. You guys can wave the lulav and the etrog too if you've never done it. So that's all this Sunday. It does say that you need to, if you'll please sign up by Thursday so we know how much food to get for the barbecue. We know how many chairs to put out. So that is this Sunday. We want to remind you too that Tat Shabbat, our new Tat Shabbat, is beginning on Friday, October 21st. So a little bit before Halloween. We're going to be meeting Friday at 5:30 here in this sanctuary for Tat Shabbat on Friday night. You are all invited. We're going to sing songs. We're going to dance. We're going to have plushy Torahs. So if you've ever had a chance to hold a plushie tour, it's a lot of fun. So we're going to do that, maybe tell a story or two. So please join us for that. Tan Shabbat. Raise your hand if you are a 3 or 4 year old, or if you have a child who's the 3 or 4 year old. You are, Jacob, you're how old? You're 4? Okay, very nice. We have other 3 and 4 year olds. Okay. Your brother, Ben, you're 3. Perfect. So please join us, guys, for you're a little bit older than that, right? But yes, your sister Nora. How old is Nora? 3.5. So perfect for my family and me, which is one Sunday a month here at Temple Sinai during religious school. It's from 10 to 12:30. This Sunday before Sukkot, we're going to have my family and we for parents, grandparents, for 3 and 4 year olds. You're going to make some delicious food for Sukkot. Maybe do some arts and crafts about the sukkah. Maybe make a little sukkah. I'm not sure. But come and join us for that. And we'll love to have you. You don't have to be signed up yet. Some people are already signed up. But if you're not yet signed up, just come this Sunday at 10 o'clock for my family and me. And, raise your hand if you are in kindergarten. Yeah, Hannah, yes. Hannah. Well, and Hannah just signed up for our kindergarten. So welcome to kindergarten. James is in kindergarten. There are some other students who aren't here today in kindergarten. If you know somebody who also has a kindergartner, please let them know that we're offering free kindergarten. We would love to have your friends who are raising their children Jewish and to be in our kindergarten. And by the way, speaking of raising children who are Jewish, if any of you are in a relationship with if there's a non-Jewish person in your family, and I like to say, we said earlier today, non-Jewish says what you're not. There's a new term, Jewish adjacent, right? For those of you who are Jewish adjacent and you are supporting a Jewish family, Jewish children, Jewish grandchildren, Jewish spouses, Jewish family members, we want to thank you for doing that. We want to thank you so much for doing that. We spent about 10 minutes doing that during the morning service for those of you who might have been here. But for those of you who weren't here, we want to let you know how much we appreciate you raising your children and grandchildren Jewishly, being a part of our community. And when your kids get a little older, when you want to come to our morning service at 10:30, and we're going to invite you up to the Bima to thank you publicly on the holiest day of the year. And it's I have people come up and say, this is my favorite part of Yom Kippur. So they really are touched by
beautiful.
it. So, and we're touched by all the folks who are raising their children and grandchildren Jewish. Boy, that's a lot of stuff to announce. Thank you for your patience. Now let's get to that thing that we did on Rosh Hashanah that we're now going to end Yom Kippur with. It wouldn't be Yom Kippur 2 without ending this way. So were we going to go over the song?
So I have a thought.
Yes.
If we all can be a little bit creative going on here. And our shofar blowers, yes, we have 2 shofar blowers.
Emily, our shofar chorus.
Last week, we sang the song, the Shofar Blast song.
The Shofar Blast.
So what I was thinking is we would sing the song, and then just in the middle, when we would normally get to us singing the Shofar Blasts, we actually call the Shofar Blasts. And when they're done, we go back and finish singing the song.
Oh, that's a great
What
idea.
do you think?
So, do you guys like it?
Shofar blowers,
like
are you
it.
okay with that? Come on down.
All right. So Emily Bergman, Maggie Freed. Oh, they brought their shofars. Oh, their shofars sort of like twins.
Yeah, they both have the little,
Yeah, they got
the
that
smaller
sort of
ones.
black,
Yeah.
the small with the black and the white or the tan.
All right, so we have to sing them into this. So here we go. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. One more time. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah. Shivarim. Truah. Ready? Take a deep breath for them. Tekiah Gedolah. Whoa! I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, 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 happy New Year.
All right.
I like that.
Thank you all. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Maggie. That was wonderful. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you all for being here. We're wishing you a very happy and healthy new year. So maybe we'll end sort of the way
we started.
The way that we started. We can turn back to page 1, back to number 1.
We have song number 1.
Oh, wishing each of you a good new year.
I think we decided to do it up a little bit higher here. There we go. Lishana Tova. Lishana Tova Tikatevu. Lishana Tova Tikatevu. Tikatevu. Vetechatemu. Shana Tova, everybody.
Happy New Year. Shana Tova. We hope to see you soon for Sukkot and Tat Shabbat. Oh, and there's Simchat Torah. We're going to unroll the Torah scroll.
And Hebrew school.
And religious school.
Religious school.
Yes.
All this stuff.
All right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, Arya was asking, we're going to unroll an entire Torah scroll in the social hall. You get to see a Torah scroll up close, the entire one unrolled in the social hall this year. Haven't done it for 3 years. That's Friday, Simchat Torah. We're going to celebrate a week from this Friday, Simchat Torah at 6:30.
I think that's the
A week from this Friday. Hello, you're welcome,
Oh, it's super
Shiloh.
cool.
Thank you for participating. Can I give you a hug?